So a question we do get asked a lot is if the dog comes over and places a body part on you, is it trying to dominate you? No, another myth. Dogs, when they make contact with you, if they like you as an individual, they get a chemical release of oxytocin, the love hormone. We get the same if we like dogs and we like that individual. It's a really bloody good hormone, it feels great, and we try to achieve it as much as we can. So do your dogs. So when your dog comes over and makes contact on you, it does it because it really likes it. It feels good to the dog. It's a self-rewarding behavior. You know, it could be because purely based on that. It could be based on the fact that the dog just really enjoys it, comes over, plonks its head on your lap, and you go, hello mate, and give it a little pat. Perfect. It might be that he comes over and puts his paw on your leg, and in that case, he's probably been rewarded for doing that in the past, so is more inclined to repeat it. Your dog might come and lay on you while you're having a rest and like sit on your chest or sit on your legs. It's because you're warm and loving and comfortable, and your dog really enjoys that contact with you. Another reason why it might be doing it is because something has external to its environment, or maybe in its internal environment, is stressing it out. And so then it needs comfort to be able to cope with the stressor. So in that moment, like any other normal living thing, when uncomfortable, they try to make themselves comfortable through things they have learned to be rewarding in the past. So it comes over and sits on your foot maybe. So for example, in the dog park, dog barking really stressful in the distance, your dog sees it and goes, that's going to make me really uncomfortable, comes over and sits on your foot. Not trying to assert himself. He's just communicating, that's a lot for me right now. And how you handle it can be really important, because if you think in your head that this dog's trying to assert itself, you end up telling it off. And then you end up compounding the stress and the negative learned association of that dog, yourself, that whole environment. You end up fucking the whole thing up. Whereas if you go, right, fair enough, mate, that's pretty daunting and stressful. I'm going to help you right now. I'm going to try and make you feel better with some positive reinforcement, or I'm going to just walk you away because that's enough. Like if you think that's then you're done, then you're done. But help your dog in that moment. That certainly don't tell them off. Yeah, it's not rocket science, guys. Dogs are, going back to that cognitive ability, they're only trying to influence their own emotions, never yours. So when he comes over, puts his head or his paw on you or sits on your foot, he is purely trying to make himself feel better in that moment. Certainly not trying to influence your emotions in any way, shape or form, good or bad, unfortunately.